Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the market brief. Today is on the 11th of August. Right. So yesterday we did quite some interesting analysis. Yesterday the whole day basically we were online just doing analysis and trading all together. And I can see over here, if you joined the New York session yesterday, we did a New York session over here trading. We were looking for these cells and we got the sell. The cells it came though after a couple of trials, because the first time we got this candle close below this point. I don't really like it because it didn't close below this line over here, so we didn't take any cells. We waited for the market to basically break below over here. So the moment this closed below, it took in a sell, then it went back to stop loss. Then I was like, you know what, we're gonna wait and see how it happens. Then the moment this one came, didn't close below, so I didn't take it as well. But the market over here continued pushing down. So I was looking at it in terms of, is it breaking this low? The moment it broke this low over here, close over here, so I entered over here, put my stop loss just above this. So I readjusted actually the whole narrative over here. This is how it looks like at this point. All right. So from that point, that's where I took in, and immediately I took that, went down for the sales, and pushed the market all the way down to all the way to this other side. All right. So we took it, we went all the way down to this point. Then the market again went back up and still doing its thing. Honestly, it wasn't really, because here it almost took me out, but I had break even already. So yeah, it didn't really go as well as we wanted yesterday. For gold on the other side, the buys did give us some very good moves, because I took the buy at this point. See, the moment we had this candle close over here, took in the buys over here, and this buy went really well actually. Take profit 1 and 2 and continue pushing up. This was a very good move for the buys actually yesterday. At least we got something out of gold. Yeah, the other euros didn't really give us anything. No, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a full revision. Basically just a new analysis on the same. Today's on the 11th. Looking at the fundamentals, we have the RPA policy statement, which is already done. All this in AUD news is already done. Now what we're looking at is there's no any major impact news as well today. So we're gonna remove all these analysis and do a fresh new analysis on both Euro USD and gold, and then gonna give you a call back on that. All right, let me just text someone over here. All right. Okay, so here we go. This is the Euro USD. We remove every other analysis. So we're going to do it quite fast. Price action based on market structure, looking at the potential areas of breakout trades where we can get it. So there we go. So we're going to be doing them quite fast, at least I mean, we've been doing this now for a minute altogether. So I know all of you know what time it is and what we're looking at. We may do a full live trading today at 3 p.m. But let's see. Probably we're gonna target the New York session, so we're gonna start around 2:40, 2:30, and then target the New York all the way. We can set 2:30 to 3:30, 1 hour. See how New York session is gonna be playing out. It's already broken now. We are up to this point. That's the next area of resistance over here. Oh, you're on daily over here. Gonna put it over there. All right, so daily low is over there, daily high, 4 hours. 4 hours, what you have for us? 4 hours, we have this low over here on 4 hours. It's a very important low, we can't ignore it. Very important low, because you can see where the market is right now. All right, so the highs over here on 4 hours is over here. We have the 4 hours high. We have the 1 hour high as well coming in from this point, 1 hour high. Yes, working like that. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It's over here. There we are. All right, so in 30 minutes, we have that high and this high over here, right, happening over there. So that's where the market is right now. Wow, it's on a very, it's not actually on a very good place, to be honest. This market doesn't really look good at all. Look at this. I don't really like it. Honestly, I don't really like any move right now. It's not, because if you're gonna get sales, you don't need to take them below this point, which is way down, to be honest. But I'm still gonna take it from that down that place and up this place. At least we can have such movements. But I don't really like the way the market looks today, to be honest. So I'm gonna be trading the buys above here. I'm gonna be trading and potential buys below here. Potential sales below here. All right, I'm sorry guys. All right, so probably you could look for buys to push up like that, but then again, you're gonna expect some resistance over there, that area. So that can be a take profit level to be made. But where we are right now, it's a no trade range, to be honest, on Euro USD. It's gonna be a no trade range over here. All right, we go down to gold. Today we're gonna make it short and sweet. Just want to see what the market has for us today, and we're gonna be done and wait for the new. Probably we're gonna trade the New York session. I'm gonna be live on the New York session. We're gonna trade the New York session live. That's gonna be good. All right, highs and lows over there. I'm hoping that I get the chance to do that. Sometimes, you say you're gonna do it, you're gonna trade it, but then you get caught up in other stuff, or maybe on the road, or maybe somewhere. All right, there we go. This is cool. Backing on it over there. That's where we are on gold. Daily 4 hours. Yep. Do some slight readjustment over here. We have a low over here and a slight readjustment over here to this point. That's where the market is right now. Okay, it's good. All right, so you see this point over here, area of interest over here, and that's where the market is hitting right now. That's where the market is. The market is at that point, seated at that point. Of course, it's a zone. It's not a single thing. It's over there. That's where the market is. Well, that gives us a good area for us to look for the sells and the buys, which is pretty much good, over here. So yes, sells below this point, buys above this point over here. That's basically what we're gonna be looking at least gold looks a bit promising for moves. Euro USD doesn't really look even like, it doesn't look good at all, with all honesty. So potential sells below here, potential buys above here. Right, so that's what I'm going to be looking at in terms of gold. I need a candle to close below this point for me to try to push down all the way to this point, and break above this point for me to continue pushing up for the buys all the way up to this point. All right, so that's what basically going to be looking at, and this is what we're going to be checking on. So risk manage your accounts very well. Trade what you see, not what you think. Let's meet in the evening. We're going to be doing a live session, and see you there. All right. See you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.